Have you been told that everything looks normal on your blood work, but you still feel tired, bloated, anxious, or inflamed? Listen, your labs might be in the normal range, but that does not mean that your body is functioning optimally. And here are 3 lab markers that get brushed off all the time. First up, we have WBC, or white blood cell count. Now, the normal range is between 3.4 and 10.8. However, the optimal range, is just what we look at in functional medicine, is between 5 and 7.5. If you are lower than 5, so less than optimal, what could that mean? Well, you could have a chronic infection, you could have parasites, you could have pancreatic insufficiency or bone marrow insufficiency. You could have anemias or nutrient deficiencies or adrenal dysfunction. And if your level is over 7.5, you could have an active or chronic infection that could be due to stress, poor diet, parasites, or a tumor. Then we have hemoglobin A1C. This is a 3-month measure of your blood sugar. So if we're looking at normal ranges, we're looking at 4.8 to 5.7. However, if you want to be optimal, you want to keep your levels between 4.1 and 5.3. Even if you are normal and are at 5.6, so high normal, you could still be developing insulin resistance, metabolic slowdown, or hormonal imbalances due to blood sugar swings. And then we have C-reactive protein, or CRP. Now, I prefer either a high sensitivity, also called a cardio CRP, because it's more sensitive. The normal range here is between 0 and 3.0. However, I would like to see you below 1.0, the lower the better. Again, a CRP of 2.0 may be technically normal. However, in my book, it's a big red flag for systemic inflammation that can be caused by gut issues, toxin exposures, infections, oxidative stress, or hormone chaos. Listen, you don't need to wait until you're sick enough to be outside of the normal range to get a diagnosis and then get support. You deserve to feel better before your labs hit the danger zone. And if you want a deeper look at your labs, drop labs below and I'll message you how to get your labs drawn and interpreted through a functional medicine lens.